guys, and I am here for some happy hour game day bingo. Super excited to be here with you guys live, as I'm going to be getting after some great prizes here right in front of us. A $599 minor jackpot at 60 balls or less, a major prize of $1,000 at 48 balls or less, and a mega jackpot of $18,323 at 46 balls or less. I'll be streaming the next 23 games to you guys live on the Pilot TV's Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch, so hopefully you guys are checking out those streams. Maybe send it out a message, as I'll shoot some luck out to you as you get on after some of this fantastic action. As we are getting after some of this great action, I would like to highlight some jackpot winners, as we've given out 17 jackpots over the last 7 days and 90 jackpots so far in this season 16, as we just added some jackpots to this total today. We were not able to give out a single jackpot yesterday, but the first jackpot of today went out just about, I think, 15 minutes ago, as we saw Mickey Wins over at American Legion of Watana. Mickey Wins probably still out there at American Legion of Watana. Congratulations to you, as you took home $7,570. Congratulations to you. Fantastic location you're playing at. Definitely some great action going down there, as we are getting after some great action here. We got about 30 balls dropped in this game. If you guys have a lot of fun playing these games, I would suggest you give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. All you gotta do is search up Pilot Games and click on our logo. By doing that, you'll stay updated with weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and more. Also, check out our website link on Facebook. We have a link tree with all the info you need, including a bar locations tab that opens up a map that shows you pinned locations where you can play Pilot Games at. You can also check out the location you're playing at currently. Maybe search up your location, click on that tab, as you can actually scroll down and see what charity you are supporting while playing Pilot Games. You can also find links to our social media pages like Twitter and Instagram, and even more there as well on that Facebook link tree. So just the hub of all things Pilot Games available on that Facebook. So hopefully you give it a like and follow, as we continue to get after it in this game right here. Should be a lot of fun as we give out that minor jackpot in this game. In this next matchup of Game Day Bingo, that minor prize will revert back to 52 balls or less, but that must-go prize will continue to grow and roll into this upcoming game, as it will get only larger, and you guys will just be adding to it as you get enrolled over the next 2 minutes. Should be a lot of fun. As we get enrolled over the next 2 minutes, I would like to highlight our daily bingo schedule, as we play a lot of fun bingo throughout our day. We play some game day bingo from 12 all the way till 1 p.m. to start off every live bingo matchup, as from 12 to 1 Monday through Friday, I actually live host a lunchtime game day bingo show. At 1 p.m., you then play a little Lucky 4 bingo action. Today, we tried to give out $23,000 at that 1 p.m. opportunity, but didn't go out at that time. From 1 all the way till 4, you then continue to play more game day bingo, which led you into the game of Lucky 4 bingo you played just about 8 minutes ago, as you tried to take home $23,000. But that's what led you into this game day bingo right here. This is some awesome happy hour game day bingo action, or should I call it happy hours game day bingo action, as I'm going to be here live from 4 all the way till 6 p.m. announcing 23 winners between that 4 to 6 time, as we try and give out this minor, major, and mega prize. At 6 p.m., we will then switch on over to your final opportunity at Lucky 4 Bingo, as you'll have a shot at $23,584 in that game. Then you'll hop into more Game Day Bingo. That usually runs from 6 all the way till 10 p.m. But tonight, it will not be running its regular course of 6 all the way till 10 p.m., as we will be interrupting it with one of our amazing PGL Specialty Nights. It should be a blast as we'll be getting our PGL Specialty Night started off tonight at 6:40 p.m. with some Pride of Minnesota. You'll then play a matchup of Fishing Derby at 6:55 with a largemouth jackpot of $3,408 and a smallmouth jackpot of $100. You'll then play 2 games of Game Day Bingo at 7:15 and 7:20, which will lead you into your next PGL matchup, Open Season, happening at 7:25. Meso Perch will then be played at 7:50 as you'll finish off your PGL Specialty Night with an 8:05 Jackpot Jungle opportunity, where you could take home $6,754 in 54 balls or less. It's a great time and a great opportunity to take home huge PGL points and great cash prizes. You could also come out for our other PGL Specialty Night, our Wild Wednesdays. Those go from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. I actually live host a show on those Wild Wednesdays as I try and give out PGL points during those awesome games as well. My favorite game on those Wild Wednesdays is the high-low matchup, where the best player in the state takes home a first place prize, along with the worst player in the state takes home a first place prize. It's always a great time there. Getting started at 7 p.m. tomorrow, Wild Wednesday. But don't forget about tonight's MegaSota game night getting started at 6:40 p.m. If you plan on coming out for either of those specialty nights, sign up at pgl.world so you can earn points to get into our top 10 standings. But we are continuing to compete in this game right here. We got $181.90 available on our Musco prize. We'll see who could take home this double Musco, as we got Chippy right now 6 balls away. 40 balls dropped in this matchup, as it looks like it's going to be still in the cards to be able to give out this mega jackpot. We'll see, as it'll have to be pretty lucky from here on out, as it doesn't look like it's happening anymore. As we'll be moving on to focusing on the major prize, I guess. The 625 is still in line. We'll see, can it go out? No, it doesn't look like it, as we'll be moving on to strictly focusing on the double Musco prize. As 625 still gets closer and closer with each one of these balls dropping. We'll see if they can get those lucky 2 balls to fall for them, along with Mikey Wins out there, or Mickey Wins out there. It's last left, now 1 ball away, leading the charge to take home this double Musco. We'll see if they can take home this lucky double Musco prize, as we will be giving out $181.90 to our winner of this game, J Lip and Jab. J Lip over at the Roadside and Jab over at the Trailside Tavern. They're splitting up $181.90 in this Musco. Congratulations to both of our players in this game, as we now get enrolled into this next matchup. I'll be taking a break as you guys play through the next 2 games of Game Day Bingo. I'll be back in just a little bit to give out some more of these amazing jackpot prizes.
Wah wah wah.
That's a bonus! Ba 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 ba.
G'day, mate. Aloha. Hello.
Wah wah wah.
G'day, mate. Aloha. Hello.
Hello guys, and I am back for more of this awesome game day bingo action. Should be a lot of fun here, as we got a 58 ball or less minor prize of $236, a major prize of $1,000 at 48 balls or less, and a mega jackpot of $18,513 at 46 balls or less. Should be a blast as we get after it, as I'd like to highlight the winners from the two games that I ended up missing out on. As we saw some great prizes go out in those two games, the first one went out to Coop over at American Legion Kaysen. They took home $38.40. Congratulations to you, Coop, in that fantastic game. We then saw one more Musco prize go out in those games, as that prize went out to our fantastic player, Brother Nate, over at the Chart House, as they took home $35. Congratulations to you, Brother Nate. Good job to all of our winners and players who were getting after it in those games, as we now get after it in these games here, hopefully giving out some awesome jackpot prizes as we get after it. As we are watching these balls fall in this matchup, I would like to highlight some national days. Our first one's National Prosecco Day. National Prosecco Day on August 13th represents a time to raise a toast to the remaining days of the season, as we bask in the warmth of the surrounding rays of summer. The day encourages people across the U.S. to embrace life's everyday celebrations. Absolutely a fun one to highlight on today. Let's find out a little bit more about this national day. A sparkling wine, Prosecco, is made of a variety of grapes. One of the oldest is the Glera. However, Prosecco can also be made from Chardonnay, Pinot Gris, and Pinot Noir. Primarily grown and bottled in a Veneto region of Italy, Prosecco's draw is its elegant mousse. In wine speak, the mousse is lovely, persistent bubbles. These bubbles give Prosecco the sparkle that makes it so appealing for celebrations. Along with the touch of sweetness, the light-bodied, refreshing aromas, Prosecco exudes an easygoing sense of fun, flavor of white spring flowers, citrus fruits, and white and green apples, paired with a wallet-friendly price tag, place Prosecco in the right place for any celebration. As most sold well, actually, before I talk more about Prosecco, we do have $51.80 going out. One ball away from taking home that minor jackpot, but not bad on this Musco, as Pam's over at the Lodge, Lake Mazaska, is taking home 51 bucks. Congratulations to you, Pam's, as we now get enrolled into this next game. Minor prize. Click it up from 58 to 60 balls or less. Should be a lot of fun at 60 balls or less. We'll see if we can give it out at that ball count, as we got over $280 already available there. It continues to grow as we get enrolled over the next 2 minutes. And as we get enrolled, maybe enjoy a little Prosecco on today. Next up on our National Day list, it is National Filet Mignon Day. National Filet Mignon Day on August 13th celebrates a special cut of beef, usually from a steer or heifer. A filet mignon is a steak taken from the smaller end of the tenderloin of the beef carcass. Very, very tasty stuff. Filet mignon is the French for cute filet or dainty filet. In French, filet mignon may be called filet de boeuf, which translates to beef fillet in English. When found on a French menu, filet mignon may also refer to pork rather than beef. Since the filet mignon comes in the most tender portion of the tenderloin, it's one of the most prized cuts of beef. Therefore, expect this steak to be the most expensive. Filet mignon is commonly cut into 1-inch or 2-inch thick portions, grilled and then served as is. When found in grocery stores, filet mignon is already cut into bacon-wrapped portions. The usual method of cooking the filet mignon is to cook it on a high heat by either grilling, pan frying, broiling, or roasting. Restaurants may sometimes prepare the fillets served in a cognac cream sauce, Pouvre, with peppercorns, or in a red wine reduction. Due to the low levels of fat found in fillets, bacon is often used in cooking. The bacon is wrapped around the fillet and pinned close to the wooden toothpick. The bacon adds flavor, and the process keeps the fillet from drying out during the cooking process. Delicious stuff, and a little bit of some tips at the end for National Filet Mignon Day. Hopefully you guys can enjoy some filet mignon as you guys are out there. Maybe, as that would be a pretty fancy establishment to play a little pilot game to eat some filet mignon. But, you never know. We stream to a lot of different places. As we are getting after it here, we got about 60 balls to try and give out this $327 minor jackpot. Major prize at $1,000 at 48 balls or less. A major prize, mega jackpot at $18,000 at 46 balls or less. Even if we don't end up giving out any of these prizes, we do have a $69.40 must-go prize. As we work to try and give out the game, we do have a little Twins news, as Willie Castro had a 3-run home run, and Royce Lewis hit a 2-run shot in the in a 6-run second inning for the Minnesota Twins on the way to a 8-3 victory over the Kansas City Royals to open a key series between the division rivals and close wild card contenders on Monday night. If we keep playing like this, a game like today, we are going to be in a good spot at the end of the year, Castro said. Pablo Lopez finished 6 innings with 2 earned runs, allowed for his 3rd win in 4 starts for the Twins. He fell behind in a first-inning homer by Bobby Witt Jr. and an RBI single in the second by Kyle Isabel, who had 3 hits. But the Twins overwhelmed Royals starter Brady Singer winner after that. The Twins, who improved to 6-2 against the Royals this season, remain 3.5 games behind the American League Central leaders Cleveland after splitting a 4-game series with the Guardians back during the weekend. The third-place Royals drop to 5 games back. Today, the Twins will be taking on the Royals tonight at 6:40 p.m. Should be an interesting matchup. That will be happening just about 2 hours from now. Just a little over 2 hours from now, we'll be watching that go down. As actually, that will be happening right as our MegaSota game night gets started. Should be a blast. But in this game right here, we have $327 going out to Saint Steen and It's Me. Congratulations to Saint Steen and It's Me, as It's Me plays over at the Hayloft and Saint Steen plays over the Goodfellas in Lakeville. As you guys now get enrolled into this next game, it should be a lot of fun as we continue to try and give out big prizes in this upcoming matchup, as we already had close to $70 available in this must-go prize, and you guys are only adding to it as you get enrolled over the next 2 minutes. Should be a lot of fun. Just 2 minutes to get enrolled into this upcoming game. And as you are getting enrolled, I would like to remind you that you can also check out our e-tabs. One of our favorite e-tab games is our Twins-themed e-tab game called Twins Win. You can even check out the Home Run Derby bonus round to pick out a lucky batter to see if you can take home some of those awesome Grand Slam prizes. It's definitely a fun time there playing that great e-tab game. And by playing that e-tab game, you can send some luck out to our Twins as they get ready, as we will be seeing Zeppy Matthews pitch for our Twins, the right-handed pitchers, which we have yet to see out there for our Twins. And then we will be batting up against Seth Lungo, the right-handed pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. Should be an interesting matchup. We still are favored by Vegas, so hopefully we can get the victory there. Just 1 minute and 20 seconds to get enrolled into this upcoming game. I remind you guys, we have a double must-go prize available in this upcoming game. And as you guys play these games, you're actually earning points towards the Game Day Bingo standings. Currently in our Game Day Bingo standings, we have a tie in 10th place. That's between the previously unranked player, 6'9" T-Bird over at the Lookout Bar and Grill, and our previous 7th place player, Snowflake, at the Crooked Pint Ale House, Rochester. They both sit with 25,000 points in 10th. 8th place, we have another two-way tie between previously unranked El Jefe over at JD's Outpost Bar and Grill, and Unlucky 1 over at Danny's Dugout, who was previously in 7th. They both sit with 26,000 points. Getting sole possession of 7th place, we got Fast Eddie over at Hiller's Last Call Liquor with 27,000 points. With 33,000 points in 6th place, we got Viddy at the Municipal Liquor Store Akeley, as Brother Nate at Carbody's Pizza and Sports Bar Burnsville sits in 5th with 35,000 points. With 36,000 points, just 1,000 points ahead of Brother Nate, we got Big G over at the Benson Hometown Bar and Grill. 3rd place is Maggie over at the Heartland University with 47,000 points, as Mimi at the L&M Bar sits in 2nd place with 60,000 points. But the number 1 player in the Game Day Bingo standings leading the charge in this Season 16. It's not to our surprise, as we saw them lead the charge in Season 15 and in Season 14. It's Call Me Jen over at JR Mac with 84,000 points. Now onto the location side of these standings, as we still got a lot of ties here as well. Previously unranked Sidetrack and the previous 7th place location Double Wide found themselves tied in 10th place with 51,000 points. With 52,000 points, we have another tie between previously unranked Lookout Bar and Grill and 10th place Carbody's Pizza and Sports Bar Burnsville, as they both sit in 8th. Getting pushed back from 6th now in 7th, we have Danny's Dugout with 55,000 points, as Moe's passes up Danny's Dugout now with 59,000 points in 6th. 5th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 67,000 points, as the L&M Bar sits in 4th with 77,000 points. 1,000 points ahead of the L&M Bar. In 3rd place, we have the Riverboat Depot with 78,000 points, as VFW Spring Lake Park sits in 2nd place with 85,000 points. But the number 1 location is the only location in the 100,000 point club, and that is JR Mac with 101,000 Game Day Bingo points. Congratulations to you, JR Mac, and all of those locations who have a lot of fun while playing those Game Day Bingo games. Glad to have some of those great locations out here right now, having quite a few players compete for our great prizes. As we are closing in on 50 balls dropped in this matchup, we got Brother Nate leading the charge 3 balls away. Just highlighted Brother Nate as our number 5 player in the standings, just 1,000 points behind Big G. As we are now working on a double Musco prize, $110.90. We'll see which one of our lucky players can take home this awesome double Musco, as we got Big right now 1 ball away. Can they take home this prize? We'll see. Or maybe it's one of these other players joining in at that 1 ball away marker. As we have $110.90 going out to our fantastic winner of this game, Hubbard, as well as Kathy H. Hubbard's playing over at Allen's and Kathy H. over at Duffy's Tavern on Main. Congratulations to both of our winners in this game. As we now get enrolled into this next matchup, I'll be taking a break as you guys play through the next 2 games of Game Day Bingo, but I'll be back in just a little bit to give out more of these fantastic bingo prizes.
Wah, wah, wah.
That's a bonus! Ba 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 ba.
G'day, mate. Aloha. Hello.
womp womp womp.
That's a bonus! Ba 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 ba.
G'day, mate. Aloha. Hello.
Hello guys, and I am back for some more of this awesome game day bingo action. We got a 58 ball or less minor prize of $201. We got a major prize of $1,000 at 48 balls or less, and a mega jackpot of $18,748 at 46 balls or less. This should be a lot of fun as we get after it, just 30 seconds away before we get enrolled into this upcoming game. As we get after it in this upcoming game, I would like to highlight the winners from the games I missed. As I missed out on two games. The first one was a $37 must-go prize that went out to David over at the Outlaw Saloon. Congratulations, David, taking home that $37 in that great game. As we then saw another prize go out in that following game. This time $36.60. That went out to Lynn over at the Buffalo Wild Wings Blaine. Congratulations to you, Lynn, in that fantastic matchup. As we now compete in this game, working on some great jackpots, as well as a must-go prize of $50.70. As we watch balls drop in this game, I would like to remind you that you could check out our e-tabs at any time. We have over 70 different Charitable e-tab games that you can play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. These games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. With awesome bonus and free play rounds in those games, we would love for you to check them out. It's definitely a great time to play some of that fantastic action. One of my favorite e-tab games has to be Buku Bucks. It is a super fun E-Tab game where you can take home huge jackpot prizes while competing in some great specialty rounds like the hunting bonus and the shooting skill challenge. A lot of fun there in that awesome E-Tab game. Buku Bucks. Earlier today, I highlighted a little bit of Nugget Chasers, as Jordy highlighted a little Diver Down action. A lot of fun there. There's a lot of fun no matter where you're going to get that E-Tab action in. So let us know what your favorite E-Tab game is as you like to play these games. As we got just 5 balls away for Kathy H in this matchup. We'll see if they could take home this this minor jackpot of $207 as they are still in line. As we got KRC, Smokin' Joe, and Eminem 4 balls away. We'll see if they can get the lucky balls to fall in this matchup, as now it's Julie and Jab 3 balls away. A bunch of players are going. Chip now 2 balls away. A lot of players really close in this matchup to taking home this prize, but it doesn't look like it's going out in this game, as we'll be working on the must-go prize of $50.70, with Jules now 1 ball away. I'm sure we'll quickly get a lot of players at that 1 ball away mark, as we'll wait and see who gets that lucky ball to fall. $50.70, it's getting split up. That's going out to Julie as well as WVK10. WVK10 is over at Beer Stew Oakdale, as Julie plays at J Mo's Bola. Great job to both of our winners in that game, as we now get enrolled into this next matchup. Minor prize, click it up from 58 now to 60 balls or less. Should be a lot of fun as 60 balls or less. High likelihood to be able to see it go out to one of you lucky players as we compete in this game number 11 of Happy Hour Game Day Bingo. As we continue to compete through this game, I would like to talk about some fun movies released on today. As we start off our movies released on today list with the 1982 release of Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Very interesting stuff, as this one stars Sean Penn, Phoebe Cates, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Nicolas Cage, Robert Romas, Forrest Whitaker, Nancy Wilson. A very big cast there in this work. Definitely an interesting one. Kind of in a very, very popular day and age of having those high school party, coming of age kind of movies coming out, and this is the comedy romance version of it. It's definitely a funny one that doesn't take itself too seriously. Directed by Amy Heckering, which she also did worked on works such as Clueless and I Could Never Be Your Woman. Interesting stuff. I wonder if she directed. Yeah, she directed Clueless as well. So, pretty good director. Definitely fun stuff there. 1982's release of Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Next up, released on today in 2004, the first of this series, and maybe my favorite of the series. It's Alien vs. Predator, released on today, the PG-13 horror action flick, starring Santa Lathan as Alexa Woods. You got Tom Woodruff Jr. playing the Xenomorph, as Ian White plays Predator. You got Lance Henriksen as Bishop, and a bunch of other fun actors and actresses in this Alien vs. Predator movie. This is when a wealthy and ambitious Charles Bishop Wieland funds an expedition to Antarctica. He hopes to find a mysterious source of heat that has been detected. Led by a touch guide, Alexa Woods, Wieland and his team of uncover a pyramid, but they also find a malevolent parasite alien. Making matters worse, another extraterrestrial species known as predators arrive to hunt the other aliens, with the humans caught in the middle of the conflict. Very interesting stuff. Maybe watch a little Alien versus Predator on today. It's definitely a good one to highlight, especially as I think we got a new Alien movie coming out just recently. 2024, yeah, Alien Romulus is actually coming out in just 3 days from now. So kind of fun that we get to highlight that on today as Alien vs. Predator, an iconic one of the series, and we get to see another Alien movie coming out very, very soon as well. As they all seem to come out around this time. Very, very cool stuff, though. Alien vs. Predator, released on today in 2004. We are in the back end of this game. 40 balls dropped in this matchup as we got 6 balls away for Lucky One. We'll see if Lucky One can take home our awesome prize, and as we wait to see if they can, we got our next movie released on today. This time, it's the 2008 release of Tropic Thunder. This is a fun one, as this one has a huge cast. I mean, it doesn't get much more star-studded than this, as you got Ben Stiller, Robert Downey Jr., Jack Black, Tom Cruise, Jay Baruchel, Steve Coogan, Danny McBride, Matthew McConaughey, Brandon T. Jackson, Bill Hader. You even got other fun actors and actresses in this one. Definitely a cool one to highlight. This one, I mean, it's a very controversial comedy, but I'm not usually there for this kind of comedy, but I mean, it was pretty well done in this one, and they do a good job of making sure it's comedy. As we do have a minor jackpot going out in this game, Vidi over at the Municipal Liquor Store Akeley is taking up $296.38. Congratulations to you, Vidi, in this awesome matchup of Game Day Bingo. We'll now be getting enrolled into our next game of Game Day Bingo. $71 available on our must-go prize. Should be a lot of fun as we compete through this game with a double must-go, as we'll see what that prize can grow to as we get enrolled over the next 2 minutes and 13 seconds. And as we get enrolled, I'm going to continue talking about movies released on today. Tropic Thunder, released on today. It's about them shooting a war film. It's all actors and actresses, and they end up getting caught in actual, basically, war. And they deal with it quite funny. You even got Tobey Maguire in this movie as well. So maybe check that one out. Also released on today in 2009, just 1 year later, we got District 9. This is a very interesting sci-fi action R-rated flick. This is about aliens as they come to Earth not to attack or to conquer or give aid. It is because they have a dying planet and they're looking for refuge. So then we end up giving them a shelter in an area in South Africa called District 9. Though we are not concerned with the welfare of the aliens, we do try our best to master the advanced technology. Field Agent contracts a mysterious virus and begins to alter his DNA. There is only one place he can hide, and that's District 9. It is a very interesting flick that's worth a watch. This is directed by Neil Blomkamp, who also did Chappie, as well as the new movie Gran Turismo, and other interesting works. District 9. It does look like District 10 is a movie that has been thrown out there as a possibility. And has been confirmed. Now, the date of when that will be released has not happened, but it has been confirmed that there will be another release of that 2009 movie, District 9. Just about 10 seconds before we are in this upcoming game, Double Must-Go prize. I'll remind you, in this game should be a lot of fun. As we move on to our next movie released on today. Our next movie released on today is The Expendables, released in 2010. This has a star-studded cast, as you got Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Jet Li, Dolph Lundgren, Mickey Rourke, as well as Terry Crews. You got Steve Austin, Randy Coulter, as well as other fun actors and actresses in this work. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this as a turn-your-brain-off action. This is an action thriller in this work. It's definitely a fun one there that you could really Get a if you like a good action, it's worth it. It's directed by Sylvester Stallone. Obviously, one of his other iconic directing works was the Rocky movies, which he kind of built from the ground up. But then you got the Expendables, as you got four different Expendables movies, which are all a lot of fun, and you bring in a bunch of different people within all these different movies, as you then add in people such as Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis. I think you add in Glenn Powell later on. You get a lot of fun actors and actresses. The latest one, I think, just came out in 2023. So really, they haven't stopped. They haven't slowed down with these movies. This 2023 release was definitely the least star-studded of any of these movies, but I mean, it's always a lot of fun when you get to see these fun, just super jacked actors get together that are just kind of action icons. So cool stuff. Expendables, released on today in 2010. We are coming down to the tail end of this game, as $121.10 is available on our double must-go prize, and we now have 2 players, 1 ball away. And there it is. Woody over at Beerstube Oakdale is taking on $121.10 in this fantastic matchup. Congratulations to you, Woody, in this fantastic game, as we now get enrolled into your next matchup of Game Day Bingo. I'll be taking a break as you guys play through the next 2 games of Game Day Bingo. I'll be back in just a bit, though, to give out more of these great jackpot prizes.
Wah, wah, wah.
Lots of bonus. Ba 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 ba.
Wow, wow, wow.
That's a bonus. Ba 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 ba.
G'day, mate. Aloha. Hello.
Hello guys, and I am back for some more of this awesome game day bingo action. Should be a lot of fun. We got a 58 ball or less minor jackpot at $206. A major prize of $1,000 you could take home in 48 balls or less. And a mega jackpot of $18,989 at 46 balls or less. As we get enrolled into this game over the next 30 seconds,